I agree with you, Cecil. 1,000,000%. They have Six Flags in Night Vale? Generic intro into that goes Moo here, back with some more Welcome to Night Vale. Today we're doing episode 23, which is called Eternal Scouts. Whatever that is going to mean. These titles have gotten kind of more interesting as we approach the end of the first year of Night Vale, I believe is what this is called. I think episode 24 is the final one, and then there's 25, which is like 1 year later, so I'm guessing there's like a year gap or something like that. I have no idea. Welcome to Night Vale has been going on for 23 weeks now, which is crazy to think about how long it's been since I started Welcome to Night Vale. But shout out to the patrons, because I wouldn't have been able to get this far into it if it was not for them and all the people watching these videos. Thank you so much to those people. But the patrons, $3 a month, get you all my reaction videos a day early, and it goes so far in supporting the channel and allows me to not have a paywall on the channel, allows me to make content that I really want to make, because Welcome to Night Vale is something I really want to make. It just doesn't get as many views as other stuff on my channel. But shout out to the patrons, because it would not have been going on for this long if it was not for them and all the wonderful comments that people leave. I do read every single one of your comments, so leave them down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hopefully I can make it just a tiny little bit better. But let's go ahead and jump into Eternal Scouts, because they're eternal in Night Vale, which is not surprising. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right.
Hi, this is Joseph Fink,
Hi,
creator
Joseph.
of Welcome to Night Vale.
Yes,
I have a
that's
number
you.
of exciting things to tell you, and one of them is about a Night Vale party, so let's get started.
A Night Vale
The first
party?
is that we reprinted our Night Vale shirts, so every
Oh.
size is in stock from small to 2XL, and all of them come with a free curse
No
that
extra
will
small?
hover silently over you for the rest of your life. Go to commonplacebooks.com to buy one. The second is that we have no real-world sponsors here at Night Vale, just awesome
really?
listeners like you.
Oh!
So if you enjoy our show, we would deeply appreciate a donation.
Okay, I was
It
about to
takes
say.
a lot of money and a monstrous
But are
amount
they-
of time to put all this together.
Don't they
and
have to,
anything
like,
you could send our way
legally
would help.
say
Thank you
that they're
to
not
Brian
associated with
Smith,
them?
Kristen Crawford,
'Cause they
and
use, like,
Amanda
actual
Gatewood
companies.
for donating already. Go to commonplacebooks.com.
But I was just
and
like,
click on Welcome to Night Vale
how in the
to
world can
join
they just
them.
do a random
And finally,
advertisement for, like,
the most
Red
exciting
Lobster or
news.
something?
On June 11th, 2013,
June
at
11th.
7:30, we will be holding a one-year anniversary party for our fans at Webster Hall in New York City. That's
Oh.
right. As of 2 episodes from now, we will have been doing this crazy thing for a year, and we want to celebrate it with our listeners. If you're
So
hearing
is that
this,
what the year
that's
later
you.
is?
Not only that, but we will be doing a live version of our big anniversary episode a few days before it is released to the public.
Oh.
So you will get an early live revelation of all the exciting big events that are going to happen in episode 25.
In
And
episode
I can tell you,
25?
It's an eventful episode. There will be
Huh.
other cool performers, as well as drinks to buy, and the people who make Night Vale to say hi to.
Drinks?
Once again,
Night Vale
that is
drinks,
June
maybe?
11th, 7:30
Night Vale
p.m.,
themed
Webster
drinks?
Hall,
We kinda
New York
sick.
City. Come on by. We'd love to see you, and we will not.
I think I
repeat,
missed the
not
boat.
Replace you with an exact double of yourself programmed to do our bidding. That is, once again, no on the replacing you with the duplicate.
I mean,
Thank you.
We report
would you really
only
want
the
to
real,
duplicate me?
the semi-real, and the verifiably unreal. Welcome
Also, we just had 90,000
to
subscribers on the
Night
channel.
Vale.
Approaching 100,000. I just want to hit that. That's going to be a huge, huge moment. I want to hit it for my birthday, which is 3 months away. That's going to be very difficult to do. I would need to have the best 3 months of sub game I have ever
Here at the
had.
station, we have been receiving many calls and emails over the last several months asking us about Koshek, the cat found hovering in the men's bathroom.
I miss my cat.
Well, he is doing just fine, and thank you very much for your concern. In fact, he recently gave birth to an adorable
He
litter
gave
of
birth.
kittens.
Okay?
How does a he-cat give birth? Well, how does a he-cat hover in an immobile spot
He
in
could
a
do what he wants,
radio
actually.
station
Yeah.
bathroom?
Once give birth, he can give
Some
birth.
things just aren't meant to be questioned.
Also, the weather down
Most
here,
things,
of course.
Actually,
The small number
we
being
slipped a
the
note
actual
under
episode, the long
station
number being
management's
my
door,
video.
asking if we could keep all those adorable floating kittens. Management
they float too?
responded with a
We
great
all float.
thrashing behind the closed door of their office and a localized rainstorm in the break room. We are still working with the station Oracle to understand their message. And we will let you know soon what we do with the kittens. Exciting news from the Night Vale chapter of the Boy Scouts.
Oh.
2 of their members, Franklin Wilson and Barton Donovan, have achieved all the necessary requirements to advance from the rank of Fear Scout to that final and most terrible of ranks,
which is
Eternal Scout. The ceremony will take place at an unspecified time today in
it's
the
a surprise.
The vacant lot out back of the Ralphs, and anyone is invited to attend. Those who wish to view the ceremony should wear loose-fitting clothing and tell everyone they know that they will be going on a long trip.
I don't really have loose-fitting clothing. I have sweatpants, I guess.
To clear their heads, you know? And that they don't know when they'll be back, but it won't be for a long time, probably. I just really have to find myself, and I think the open road is the place to do it, you should say. Don't look for me, you should continue, taking hold of your loved one's shoulder and maintaining an intense eye contact. Don't look for me.
Don't look for me is concerning.
The City Council voted this week to make death a meritocracy.
I don't know what that word means.
For all of human existence, death has been a communistic sort of event, the council said in a prepared statement, and that we live in America, where it is not the government's job to give death to every single citizen. The council noted that from now on, death would be earned through hard work and productivity, not just as a
I'm on my way there.
For every resource-sucking freeloader on the street. If you want to die, the council said, you will have to achieve death yourself. Not everyone gets to die, and that's just how it will be. The vote won by a small margin, with the opposition split between keeping death universal and others pushing for banning death altogether.
Oh, why did we ban that?
I don't know about you, but I am for this new merit-based system of death.
Of course you are.
If everyone gets to die, then no one will really value death. I used to be young and idealistic and think that death was a human right, that everyone deserved to die. But now I realize that dying is very hard work. I'm working hard every day trying to die. But you don't hear me complaining, oh, government, where's my free death? No. When I die, I want to have earned it. I don't mean to sound insensitive.
I am about to turn 27, so
who don't have the means to die without government help, which is why I support our local non-profit shelters that will help ease our more down on their luck brothers and sisters.
So is death seen as retirement?
They truly want, but just can't afford.
Because if that's so, I would love to retire and play golf every single day. That would be amazing.
At her regular daily press conference today, Mayor Pamela Winchell extended a warm congratulations to Franklin and Barton for their Eternal Scout achievement. Fire is actually cold, she shrieked.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is the cold that burns you.
I mean,
she
you
went
can
on to
get
produce several colorful balloons
cold temperatures
from her mouth, which she presented to strange, mute children in the audience. Children whom none of the reporters remembered having been there just seconds before, and whom none of them
surprise
recognized.
Children. That's terrifying.
The children thanked the mayor by vibrating and dissolving. The Scouts,
who's gonna clean that
meanwhile, have continued preparations for their ceremony. The vacant lot out back of the Ralphs is now covered by a thick burlap tent, and the Scout leaders were seen rolling several oil drums into the tent, drums that rattled as they moved. They also have put up streamers and a hand-painted banner over the tent entrance that reads, "Great job, Frankie and Barty."
Oh, thanks.
Great job indeed. Oh, this is so exciting. What a wonderful little town we have.
How little is Night Vale? I mean, Desert Bluffs seem pretty significant. Like, they're
After
skyscrapers.
a long battle with parents over the controversial soda machines in the recently reopened Night Vale High School, the school
They got
board
soda
has
machines?
finally capitulated to pressure from the PTA. While the school board, led by the ethereal and menacing Glow Cloud,
Oh, the
refused
Glow
to
Cloud.
remove the machines because of the much-needed extra revenue, they concurred that so much corn syrup was simply not good for students'
Not.
health. As a compromise, the school board agreed to booby-trap the machines with swinging blades and an electrical maze to promote healthier drink choices and physical activity, which can help burn
Lord.
off all that sugar.
Ah.
To make up for the potentially lowered income from fewer purchases, the school board said they
This is
would
gonna do
raise
what?
soda prices, remove all water fountains
Oh.
and sinks in the building,
Oh.
and double up
Sinks?
the salt
How you gonna wash your hand?
in all cafeteria dishes.
Oh.
The school board concluded their announcement with the following. All hail.
The Glow Cloud.
All praise.
The Glow Cloud.
All submit before the Glow Cloud.
And now the comments are going to be talking about the Glow Cloud.
Then they sprayed themselves and reporters with shaken up 2 liters of warm Sierra Mist.
Why?
Agents from
The Sierra Mist still exists, or is it now called
yet
Starry?
menacing government
Is that what that is now?
agency are having
I haven't
their
had soda since
annual
2014.
recruitment drive at the abandoned missile silo outside of town next week. Those interested in joining whatever vague but important work it is that they do should submit resumes and headshots into one of several secret drop spots around town. At the event itself, the candidates will be ruthlessly interrogated to determine how they found out where the secret drop spots are, what exactly they know about the agency, and who told them. A representative for the agency, speaking through a representative, who in turn spoke through a heavily drugged proxy, said, "Oh, you know, it'll be a lot of the standard job interview stuff. Asking you to name your greatest weakness so that we can use it to turn
What
the
is my
screws on
greatest
you
weakness?
even tighter,
Where
breaking
do I
you
start?
slowly through a series of hypnotic light pulses and disruptive sound patterns, stuff like that. Those who make it through this rigorous process will vanish forever from our lives, presumably to join the vague yet menacing agency in some capacity. Those who fail the process will also vanish. Eventually, given enough time, we all will vanish.
I mean,
Even the memories of us corroding and fading. The recruitment drive includes a potluck lunch, and the agency
And
mentioned
Cleopatra was closer
that
to
they
TikTok than she
usually
was to
are
the pyramids being
overstocked
built.
on desserts and do not have enough main courses, so keep that in mind. If you want to witness the Eternal Scout ceremony,
that sounds
now
lovely.
is the time to run to the burlap tent over the vacant lot out back of the Ralphs. Scout leaders indicate that the ceremony will be starting any second now.
What is
Although
the
much of
ceremony going to
ceremony
be?
is out of mere human control, and so they could not give a specific time.
Oh, God.
Scoutmaster Earl Harlan said, "I'm proud to be the first Scout troop to achieve this rank. I'm also terrified to be the first Scout troop to achieve this rank. The two emotions are mixing inside my body, and it's confusing. It's confusing. He shivered. We could have had something, Cecil.
I'm sorry, what?
Always remember that. He concluded.
We haven't even mentioned
clutching
Carlos
my
either.
arm before walking, head bowed out of the studio. Well, I think we're all both proud and terrified most of the time. And that's because we live in the best town in this county. In this
Just the
state,
county.
and in this nation.
What about the world?
That's where the pride comes from. The terrified part is because life is terrifying.
It is.
Just is.
I do not recommend it.
And now a word from our sponsors. Losing hope. Hard
No.
to see a way out.
No.
Hope. Losing it. Lost. Lost in a cave.
No?
Lost in a cave that spirals around a single obsidian column, lit dimly by a source that
caves
does
are
not
fun.
seem
I would
to
get
be
lost in a
either
cave.
above or below. Hard to see. Scrabbling amongst the rocks for any landmark that might tell you from whence you came to where you should go. Depressed. Suffering from depression. Suffering. Tripped on a rock and tumbling for
No,
a painful eternity down the
No, I don't
evenly
trip
lit,
on rocks.
featureless spiral. Losing hope.
Nope.
Six Flags Desert Springs, just off exit 64 in Night Vale.
They have Six Flags
The
in Night Vale?
Vale Medical Board announced today that they can't help you. Not if you're going to keep screaming like that.
I
They
think I'll
also
continue
asked
screaming.
that you clean up a bit before you come in. They don't want to get sick. One of the major problems we face as doctors is the sheer amount of blood, said Suzanne Thurgood, publicity director for the medical board. We get so much blood all over our floors and jeans and copper
You shouldn't
magnet
be wearing
bracelets.
jeans.
It becomes nearly untenable. Thurgood added that the best thing to do if you are unable to stop bleeding is to first take a few breaths.
No.
Calm yourself.
No.
This should help you concentrate
it
on
could.
not bleeding.
It could help, but that's not
Then,
the first thing you do.
Once you have finished bleeding, come to a doctor's office.
What do you mean once you finish bleeding?
It's not a matter of medical
if you
training.
stop bleeding,
Thurgood
it's bad.
said. It's simply a matter of
Like immediately.
respecting other people. Thurgood then lit a cigarette and placed it expertly into the mouth of a low-flying hawk. As the bird flew away, a distant clock tower chimed
that's
the
cool.
quarter hour, and a gentle rain began to fall.
Oh, man.
This has been Community Health
We're going to
Tips.
have weather? No.
Reports are coming in that the Eternal Scout ceremony has started,
Okay.
and that herds
What was
of
their
strange,
Eternal Scout project?
mute
I feel like Eagles
children
Scout
are
project.
streaming out of the burlap tent, filling all public and private spaces and standing silently, as though awaiting an order from some unknown higher source. The sheriff's secret police advised that the children are creepy, and that
they
they
are.
are creeped out by them. I myself count 5 in this recording booth with
Count
me.
them 5.
Exactly half of them boys, and half of them girls.
Are they Girl Scouts? Boy Scouts?
Who knows?
What is the
for
highest
what
ranking Girl
purpose
Scouts? Do
these
they have
children
ranks?
come to us, and to what end their actions will take us? Who knows anything, actually, for sure? Let's go, surrounded and confused, vulnerable and trembling, to the weather.
The weather. We're just gonna mute it just because it's always usually copyrighted. I don't know what I was doing. I heard like a random weird song or whatever. I don't know if it was on TikTok or something, like in the background. I'm just like, this sounds like something that would be played in Night Vale. Oh, man. The weather. We also try to play a little game where you try to guess whatever the song is. It's a guy singing. It started immediately. Talking about Stone by Stone. Okay, I kind of like it. We can sing. Also, this is definitely professionally done. It's very clear and crisp. There's definitely been worse songs. But oh, is it? Freedom's overrated, you say? I wonder what the name of the song is going to be. I don't know what the name of the song is going to be. I try to, I guess that as well. He's trying to find somebody, you know. It's like I can't find somebody even if he tries, but like stone by stone, step by step, brick by brick, stuff like that. I don't know what the type. What would it be called? I guess we'll find out when they give us the proverb at the end. Unless you're watching the original video with me also playing with it muted and synced up, which is definitely what you can do, and that's what the timestamp was there for.
The ceremony is over, dear
And how many
listeners.
casualties were there?
The children are gone.
Uh-huh.
It seems we have come through this crisis, as all crises before, safe and sound. The alarm, only a false alarm. The children that had surrounded us were not the threat we imagined. After their period of ominous silence, all they did was attack, savagely dragging many citizens with them into the tent over the vacant lot out back of the Ralphs.
The Ralphs.
Secret police.
That's an actual place, right? Ralphs is a place.
Only 10 or so people were taken, and maybe a dozen more killed. How foolish we were to worry. How much of our lives we spend building complex prophecies of fear, when the world itself is just the world we have always known and gotten along in. Scoutmaster Harlan was one of the ones taken. I hope
The
that he
Scoutmaster?
continues to be both proud and terrified.
That's almost some Jujutsu
in
Kaisen
whichever
level
new
stuff
reality
here.
he finds himself.
I'm reacting to that right now.
I think
really
often
fun. Actually, the video
about
went
the
live
last
today. Same day as this
moments with
video.
him, and the things that were said.
I'm almost done
I
with season
think
1.
often about many things. Other things I think less about. Franklin and Barton, now and forever holding the rank of Eternal Scout, have been preserved and placed
Eternally.
in glass cases out front of the city hall. A reminder
How many other people are
to
there?
all who pass of the risks and rewards of bravery, of loyalty.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
A scout. May all children who see them feel a swelling of pride. Except that horde of mute children from some other world.
That dissolved.
Those children, hopefully, we will never see again.
I agree with you, Cecil. 1,000,000%.
Listeners out there, listeners out in the vacant night,
Yeah.
clinging to my voice as a simulacrum of companionship, remember.
Remember the Alamo.
Fear is consciousness plus life. Regret is an attempt to avoid what has already happened. Toast is bread held under direct heat until crisp.
I actually just bought a toaster oven like
The
2 days ago.
tense
3 days ago.
of
3 days ago.
regret is indecision. The future tense of fear is either comedy or tragedy.
I got a toaster oven instead of a toaster.
And the past tense of toast
I like my bath toast.
is toasted. Stay tuned now for more voices, more reassuring noise in this quiet world. Good night, Night Vale.
What's the proverb? And what's the
Good
name of the song?
night.
Good night, Cecil. It's only not even 9 o'clock yet, so I don't know why.
Welcome to Night Vale is a production of Commonplace Books. It is written by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Craner and produced by Joseph Fink. The voice of Night Vale is Cecil Baldwin. Original music
Who
by
does
Disparition.
amazing, always.
All of it can be downloaded for free at disparition.info. This episode's weather was Too Much Time by John
Too Much Time.
Vanderslice. Find
That's
out
a
more
name.
at johnvanderslice.com.
Vanderslice.
Want to have your music featured in the weather section?
Sounds like the
Want to
main
contribute your
character in
talents
a
to the show?
video
Just want
game.
to say hi? Email
Hi.
us at nightvale@commonplacebooks.com or follow us on
Give
Twitter
my proverb.
at Nightvale Radio.
Give my proverb.
Check out commonplacebooks.com for more information on this show, as well as our books on the unused story ideas of H.P. Lovecraft and what it means to be a grown-up.
Don't be a grown
And
up.
while you're there,
Just don't.
consider clicking the donate link. That would be cool.
Fridge-worthy. What in the world?
Today's proverb. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Show them pictures of cows when they're young and administer brief electrical shocks.
What? Okay. So that was Eternal Scouts. Okay, I'm a little curious as to why they would want to become an Eternal Scout. I have no idea. I was a Boy Scout for 10 years, so I have no idea. Next episode is going to be the mayor, and then episode 25 is 1 year later, so I'm not sure if that's... It's a 32-minute long episode, so I'm guessing that's going to be like the 1 year anniversary. I have no idea, but this was Eternal Scouts. I look forward to the next episode. I hope you're subscribed so you don't miss future episodes. Patreon to get them all a day early. Also, I love reading your comments, so leave them down below. But until next video, take care, and cue the music.
We were playing that song.